and welcome to Ask a Creative. Today we have a very special guest. We have Tina Harris. Welcome.
Hi.
Thank you so much for being on this show. You have been such an inspiration and a mentor to me to actually give kids the opportunity to get inside your head. I don't know if that's exciting or scary.
Thanks, Michelle. Maybe a bit of both.
Yeah, I think so. But kids have sent in so many questions for you. This is my special book that I write down all of the questions, and you've got a lot of amazing questions here. So are you ready if we get started? Ready. Okay, here we go. So Rayleigh wants to know, how do you keep your voice healthy?
How do I keep my voice healthy? Well, I don't feed it lots of hamburgers. I try and stay healthy myself. So I always wear a jacket, and especially in winter time, rug myself up when I go outside. And if my body's healthy, then my voice is healthy.
Great advice. Yes, keep warm, especially at the moment. It's a bit chilly.
Right.
Ella wants to know, did you sing when you were at school?
I did. I actually started singing lessons when I was in year 7, so my first year of high school. That's when I first got my first singing lesson, because I wanted to be in the school musical, which was Grease, and I did the audition, and I was so good at singing that they put me in the band, and I played saxophone. So after that, I was like, I'm getting singing lessons.
Oh my goodness, but I'm glad you didn't give up.
No, I was definitely going to learn to sing after that.
Yeah, absolutely. Maddie wants to know, where have you travelled to?
Where have I travelled to? I have travelled to Paris, and I lived in Paris, and I lived in Japan for a couple of years. And now, because of Lala, I've travelled all around Australia. Oh, and Japan. I've been to and lived in Japan. Yes, I said that. Yeah.
Oh, and what, have you got a favourite?
Favorite country. Oh, I also went to Canada. I really, really liked Japan. I loved living in Japan. It was lots of fun.
I've always wanted to go there, so that's super exciting. Georgia wants to know, do you have a favourite composer?
Oh, yes. Favorite composer. I love a American lady called Esperanza Spalding, and she plays the double bass and she sings at the same time, and she writes a lot of her own songs. So she's really amazing. I love her. And if it was a band, maybe Coldplay or Radiohead.
Wow, that's very different likes that you have there.
Yeah.
That's great. Here we go. Here's another one. Like Jenny wants to know, do you have a favourite song?
A favorite song? Probably Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Oh, yes.
One of the first songs I ever learnt to sing.
Oh, wow. You would be a perfect Dorothy as well. Maybe they should have done Wizard of Oz instead of Grease at school.
Yes, I know they should have. That's right.
You would have nailed it. You would have nailed it. Tom wants to know, do you sing in the shower?
Absolutely. Doesn't everybody, Tom?
I do.
Yeah.
I didn't say I sing well, but I do.
Thing about singing in the shower, everybody sounds great.
You do. You sound awesome.
Yeah.
Erin wants to know, do you do karaoke?
I don't do a lot of karaoke. My children love doing karaoke. I'm better off with a band or just a piano.
Yeah. If you had to do karaoke, have you got a go-to song? Like everyone's got that go-to karaoke song that they do?
Probably Lean on Me.
Yes, that's always a good one. June's got a really good question. How did you find your style?
How did I find my style? Oh, June, that's such a good question. I don't know that I've actually found it yet. I think I'm still looking. I think I've had many, many different styles, and every year, and as I get older, I have a slightly different one. So I'm a work in progress, June.
That's good to know. That gives us all hope as well. We don't have to be perfect now. Here we go. Carrie Lynn wants to know, when you sing, does your voice sound different in your head than when you hear it back?
Yes, very, very, very different, and such a good question, Kerry Lynn. That's because the sound reverberates inside our head, and so what we hear inside our head is very different to the way it's recorded. And it's important to get to know both your voices, your inside voice and your outside voice.
So interesting. I wouldn't have even, like, I don't like listening to myself back, but I didn't realize there's actually a real difference that you have to kind of make up for.
Yeah, that's right.
And Lizzie wants to know, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Oh, I still don't know. I wanted to be a policewoman on a horse because I used to ride horses. So that was always my, I wanted to go and join the police force and be a mounted policewoman. But
Wow.
life went quite differently.
Do you think you would ever go back to the police force now, or are you quite happy being a singer?
I think I'm quite happy doing what I do now. Yes, I still love horses though.
Me too. Me too. And here we go. Lockie wants to know, what's the best part about what you do?
The best part about what I do, it is traveling and meeting lots and lots of little La La fans when we go all around the country. That's really amazing. That's one of my favourite things. Getting cuddles after a show. That's the best.
You'd get lots of cuddles.
Cuddles, yeah.
That's so cool. And here's one from Rupert. If you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for?
Oh, Rupert, that's a hard one.
Now, you don't have to worry about like world peace or anything like that. These are your 3 wishes, so you can be selfish and choose whatever you want.
All right. Rupert, I think I would like to know how to fly like a superhero. I would definitely like to know how to do magic. That would be very, very cool.
We've actually got a magician that we're interviewing on the series, so I auditioned to be his assistant. So I can totally hook you up if you want to do
that
magic.
Is so exciting, Michelle. That's very cool. Third one. Well, what's that ad on television? You know, the one with the never-ending box of Tim Tams?
Like a genie, so you can get more wishes.
Absolutely. Let's do that.
I think that's smart. I think you've always got to go, the 3rd wish is for unlimited wishes. Like, that just makes sense.
Yeah. Why run out? Why run out? You could just keep going.
And finally, if I can ask you myself, what's your advice for kids that are watching who would like to be professional singers?
Oh, just go for it. Absolutely. Sing in the shower, sing along to the radio, sing along to Spotify, sing, 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 sing. And the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get with it. Lots of breathing, and then maybe join a choir at school and maybe think about getting some singing lessons.
Awesome. That's great advice. Now, if the kids watching today actually have a question that they would like to ask you, what's the best way that they can get in touch with you?
Well, maybe mum and dad want to help contact me via Facebook, or you can go to the Lala website and my email's there and I get all of those messages.
So you'll answer the emails yourself?
Absolutely.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. Tina, can I say thank you again for coming on and answering all the kids' questions. The whole idea of our series is to show kids that you can be anything you want to be, especially a creative person. And I think what we've learned from you today is just give it a go. Try. You never know unless you try. So thank you again for coming on.
My pleasure. See you soon, everybody.
Yeah, bye.